Right, live at lunch. It be the live at lunch. All right, guys. Had to be a goofball there for a minute, right? All right, I'm still kind of going through this thing, you guys. I kind of got it finished at the beginning of this, or last week, end of last week. I almost had it kind of finished, you guys. I was kind of busy doing some things this week, kind of get caught up on a few things, and then I kind of still reducing like games lists, things like that. So I'm kind of finishing that up. So I'm gonna finish up just a few things here with this, and then we can jump into some of the games and things like that. So everybody chat away, do all that good stuff. I'm just gonna kind of keep getting things ready. I'm gonna turn this machine so we can kind of see it a little bit better. What's up, Rock Scissors Rock? So again, if you weren't here last week or you were watching last week, gonna be still kind of finishing up the gun cabinet, you guys. Still going through reducing games list, trying to compile everything onto OneDrive, all that good stuff. What's up, Steven the Moves? It's a little bit warmer out here today. I still think we're in the negatives, but I don't think we're obviously not negative 44 anymore. But it'll warm up for us next week, it kind of looks like, or the weekend here. What's up, Rob? Doing well, doing well. Still kind of doing stuff with the gun cab, you guys. So that's kind of why it's set up the way it was, because I had a chair over here and I was just kind of, like I said, going through the gun game stuff yet, reducing the list, trying to compile everything together. So I'm just going to kind of get some things moved. Because, of course, I have this little window over behind me. And it does kind of interfere with the guns, so that's why I just kind of have to like turn this a bit. And I'll back the camera up and all that good stuff, you guys. Just give me a minute. Kind of get situated. All right there. So yeah, give me just a minute, you guys. You can watch me here. I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shut it down for a minute. I'm gonna pull out the C drive, because that's the drive I just kind of went through, and hopefully I got all the games. Kind of had to just go through the list and compare it to another machine with all the gun game names and all that stuff, because I can't remember over 400 gun games, you guys, at this point with everything. So that's going to be what I'm going to do here for a minute. So I'm going to shut it down, pull that drive out. I'm going to change the drive letter, because basically I'm taking just a 116 terabyte data drive, and then I'm making different drives inside of that drive, basically, I guess, in layman's terms. So just to kind of explain a little bit. So if we come into our manage and the disk management here, you guys, you can see like I'm taking the D and the E drive is like basically our data drive, and then I'm splitting it into different separate drives basically within that drive. So it's just making it easier. So when I transfer the games over and things like that, I don't have to change the directory or where the game file location is pointed. Trying to spit out all those words at once, but hopefully that makes a little bit of sense for you guys. So like I said, I'm just going to shut it down quick, pull that drive out, change that drive letter, and then we could get into some of those games, make sure I did everything right, and see if they work. Again, if you have any game requests, it's just going to be gun games, you guys. Just let me know in the comments. We can certainly throw those up, see how bad I can get my butt kicked, and go from there. Y. So I'm just gonna rename this quick. What's up, Mark Daddy? So we're gonna name this expansion. Oops. Omega expansion drive C. And then I'll just have to change the drive letter once I pull that drive out. What's up, Loose Cannon? We can definitely look to see if those titles are on there. I need to pick up the new drive. So yeah, if you want the new drive, you can definitely just call us here or email us, bud. So again, since we're getting into that, I'll do the slight introduction. We're Extreme Home Arcades. We build custom arcades from the ground up, you guys. Phone number here is 715-212-8063. You can email us at info@Extreme Home Arcades. Check out all our other YouTube content. All that good stuff. Check out our website. Our website is still in the process, you guys, of getting updated and things like that. So that should be hopefully coming in the future to give you a better experience on our webpage, things like that. But yeah, just get a hold of us here. And certainly can hook you up with that. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going to shut this down quick, pull the C drive out, then we can rename that. So give it a minute here. Thanks, Mark Daddy. Appreciate it, bud. And again, I can maybe just kind of walk around this cab too for a minute while it's kind of rebooting or shut down. Here. For those that didn't get to kind of see it last week, it is a two-piece, so it does come apart. It's just a straight up gun cab. Customer went with like a Time Crisis themed artwork. But there we go, you guys. So let me pull this drive out quick and then we'll get it fired back up. So we're at the C drive. Yeah, basically just going through and doing this, you guys, because it doesn't really pay to give the customer, you know, like $1,400 in drives when you don't really need all that, and it's just going to be strictly gun games. Those drives are pretty expensive. I know they can be hard to come by too sometimes, so things like that, you guys. And it'll just be nicer, obviously, to have it just all just on one drive and not have like 5 different drives. All that good stuff. Without kind of getting into all the details. So yeah, just trying to stay warm is all I'm trying to do, you guys. Oh, and I did have different intro videos. So we're going to see probably one new intro video, you guys. I put some different intro videos on here. So every time it starts up, I think we have 4 right now on here. So every time it starts up, you'll probably get a new different intro video. Let's see what it pops up on. There's a cool like classic one we found for Time Crisis 2. That's my favorite so far on that on this. So let's see what we get. Oh, cool.
Hi. Is your life pedestrian?
This thing is so funny, you guys.
A little something to help you through the long, long day. What you need is to shoot a whole bunch of bad guys. What you need is Time Crisis 2. Don't take our word for it. Let's meet a satisfied user. Bill used to feel weird, but then he played Time Crisis 2, and now everything is fine.
There you go. That's my favorite one out of the 4 so far. We tried to find more of a high res. Blaine and Clark trying to find more of a high res one of that, but it's the only one I could find. I mean, it's worth it for the lower kind of quality, to be honest with you, just because of how funny it is. Yeah. I had to put it on here. I think we found a House of the Dead remake one, so that's more of an up-res. We found a Time Crisis original, and then a Terminator one we had found. Yeah, we'll go to Windows 11 when we have to, but so that'll probably be obviously coming in the future sometime. Whenever that happens, you guys, whenever we do really lose support or whatever is going to go down with Windows there, I mean, we'll make that switch and make that happen when we have to. But yeah, they are with Windows 10 as of right now. So, but anyways, let's get into it here, you guys. I still got to kind of reduce some of these lists yet, but I'm almost there with a lot of it. There's just a few I still got to go through Launchbox yet and get rid of that stuff. And I know we had 2 gun folders. I don't know, potentially I might kind of just maybe reduce it to 1. I don't know yet. But I know we had Tomb Raider. I know that one was working. We tried that one. I know Trigger Happy was one. I don't know what this game is. I've never played it. Is it a Techno Parrot? No, it isn't. Let's try this game out because I know this is one of the games that was on C drive. So let's make sure it's gonna. Oh, that's right. I think I have to change the drive letter, you guys. I totally forgot about it. I forgot I had to change the drive letter first. Well, are you gonna send your drives in is the question, Captain Kurt? Like, I don't know, like, what you're trying to, like, talk about here. If I want my game progress saved since the drives are at capacity. I guess I don't know what you're trying to do is the question. I understand how you recommend to ensure game progress is saved. Yeah, I would just do that, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm still kind of learning all that stuff, you guys. More of the back end of the stuff. David deals with a lot more of, like, again, the programming side, adding the games and things like that, you guys. I am a little bit knowledgeable with all this, but again, I'm still kind of learning all this stuff, you guys. As far as like how things save, where they go, things like that, you guys. So I do apologize if I can't answer all your questions, but again, I do the best that I can, you guys. So But definitely email us here, and obviously any questions I can't answer, David will more than likely be able to answer for you. Yeah, we will sell our machines without, you know, we can do a bare bones machine too. Oh, the setup? No, we don't sell drives and computers. If you want that stuff, you got to purchase one of the machines. Game box, upright, Megacade, pedestal, ultimate pedestal. There's all kinds of different styles of machines that hopefully will fit your guys' palate. And yeah, and again, I don't know, like you could definitely talk to the boss here, man, and ask him. Again, email, call, talk. I don't, like I said, I know for the most part, I know David just doesn't sell the drives and things like that. I know. Yeah, in RetroArch you can save your games. My Wii U and PC games, some of my main games load. Yeah, I know some of the main games will load where you left off. Obviously, you can pause those games too, things like that. So this was Y, so I gotta change that to Y. Oh. There we go. Let's see what video we get now. Don't have too many people on this week, you guys. Oh, here's the House of the Dead one.
Help! Everybody's getting killed!
And you guys can always do this too on your end with your machines. If you want different startup videos, you guys, you can do it. It's super easy. I can probably show you more towards the end of the video if you want. I mean, or otherwise I could show you right now. I can show you how I did it. Otherwise, if you're just gonna have one video that loads up every time, kind of like we do, you have to label it differently. But there's a different way where you can just make a startup folder, and then you can actually just put all your intro videos or whatever you want to do in that folder, and then it'll do like what it's doing right now. It'll switch between the two. Skylar K. So it's an active marquee, so you can kind of see it's going to flip through the different games, show different images. It works with pinball. It's kind of one of our biggest add-ons on our machines. So here, let me just give you a quick rundown of how I did that startup stuff, you guys. So, I mean, there is a startup videos go here folder that'll take you right to it, but the other way to do it, you guys, I'll try to talk as loud as I can. If you come to File Explorer, and you come into Launchbox, and then you come all the way down to videos here, And then if you do scroll all the way down to the bottom, like I put the old startup stuff in here, but you can see it's like labeled like startup. And usually that's gonna be the video that's gonna start. I think it's just that Mario and Peach. But I made a folder, put all the old ones in there, and then what you can do is like I did here. You can see I just made a folder that says startup in all lowercase. You gotta have it. Make sure it's in all lowercase. And then once you do that, you can see, like I said, I got like four videos in there. And then it'll switch between them. I mean, you could always make the startup folder too that way, and then put whatever one video you want in there. But I believe David just had it set up to where he just relabeled the video name to startup or something. I'm not gonna get into full details with it, but I was just kind of showing you if you guys ever wanted to try doing it. It's real simple to do it. You can maybe have some fun with doing some different startup videos, things like that, you guys. And there's YouTube downloaders out there and things like that to like get the videos, things like that, you guys. We gotta see this one more time.
Long day. What you need is to shoot a whole bunch of bad
Yeah, you do.
What you need is Time Crisis 2. Don't take our word for it. Let's meet a satisfied user. Bill used to feel weird.
It's all good, Pumpkin. We didn't get into too much. I'm just showing intro videos that I put on this thing.
Now everything's fine.
There you go. I love that one, though. That's my favorite. So yeah, I was just gonna try this game because again, like I was kind of explaining, I'm kind of going through the games list and compiling it all and getting it all onto one drive. So I just went through the C drive. So let's check out some of these games that if I can remember were on there, and see if I didn't break any.
Toho Crisis.
So I don't think I've ever played this one. Shoot to start. This is the play. Game setup. Starting the players will start the game with 5 left. Can I get this just a tad closer on you guys? Use the pedal to return fire. What is that, a pedal game?
Reload.
Okay.
Reload.
Just trying to figure out how the gameplay works. Seems like on the Reapers is what I'm using. The bottom of the gun down here, you guys, is what pops me up.
Reload.
Oh, you can't shoot the UFOs either, huh? Oh, I'm dead already. Alright. Well, I know it works.
Toho Crisis.
Toho Crisis. Nice for a game. I can't even exit out for some reason. That's just wonderful. Won't let me exit out of the game, you guys. Okay. Don't know why it won't let me exit out. Like normal. So, like, those are things I'll have to figure out too. That's why I'll probably end up having to go through some of these games and. So yeah, I don't know why that game, it would not let me exit. I know it's not running out of an emulator either. Yeah, buddy. I think Trigger Happy was another game. So let's try this. Well, it looks like I did everything right because we are working. You gotta shoot it up in the air until it breaks. Is there a... Oh, that just starts it. Oh, that takes you to their website. Okay. Still running in the background. Can't remember what other games were on the C drive. Oh, I think After Dark was one that was on there, but I think this is a Technoparrot, which I haven't gone through those games yet either. So, controller setup, wonderful. That's pretty much gonna be here. Take this. Coin. Left, right. Start. That's. I might as well do gun too right away. Might as well get both guns set up right away. Coin. I'm trying to do it all with a gun. There. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Obviously, there's still work that's got to get done, you guys. And that's probably, like I said, what the rest of my day is going to be here. Hopefully, kind of just nailing this thing down and getting it done. up with the sound? That is terrible. Why is that like that? Yeah, it's gonna have just gun games on it. I'm using the retro shooters. So there's 4 sensors, 1 in each corner. Okay. I don't know what was up with that game, man. After dark. And then it just completely kicked me out. Nice. That's wonderful. I'm just doing a restart, you guys. So yeah, there's 4 sensors, like I said. I don't know if you can see them. There they go. 1, like 1 in each corner. I think there's 1 down, yeah, down here. You can barely kind of see it. So there's, you know, obviously on the opposite side. That's how the retro shooters are. And then, you know, down there. Oh yeah. See, this is the fun part, you guys. Going through all this and making sure it all works good. Lower that a bit so it's not so high. Yeah, I mean, we have the aim tracks, we have the gun for IR, we have the retro shooters. So here's the Terminator intro.
The indestructible T-1000. Endless endoskeleton.
Well, gun for IR, I know you can get like GunCon 2s people will do, which have a little bit more inputs on them. I mean, I've been liking the retro shooters just because there's more buttons on them. There's like an analog stick on there too for going left and right. So I'm kind of curious as to why was being the way it was being. I had everything set up, coin start. Curious if I'm gonna get the same result. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm wondering if I get the same result over here. Okay, well there now the sound isn't all choppy. Okay. Oh. As soon as I hit the coin button, it goes all wonky. As soon as I hit the coin button, the sound goes all haywire. Let me try it one more time, and then we'll move on. Like I said, this is the joy of having to go through this stuff, you guys. I get the same results on the other machine, so. Alright, let's check out. I had the games list written down. So that was one of them. Let's try another one of these that was in here. So this was another one. I think this is another Techno Parrot. Oh, I thought it was. I thought this was in Techno Parrot. I'm not sure what this game is even about. It's definitely interesting. Okay. That game was definitely interesting. All right. Bug Busters was another one. This game never used to do that either. I know it's in here too. I wonder if it runs that same way in here. Is it not in here? I thought it was in here. No, I guess not. Uh, Chicken Assassin Reloaded. Alright, yeah. Let's try this one. I played After Dark and it works on my. I have a choice. One of my many reasons I gotta make it was for the shooters. Awesome. All right, let's try this out. Is this even a gun game? Level 2. Oh, battle? It's like a gun game, but you're a chicken beating the crap out of people? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, exit doesn't work. I have to exit out like a PC game. There we go. I forget some of these games you gotta actually exit out like a PC game. That's live. Yeah, we do have also the Dead 2 remake on here.
Your light bulbs came in.
Thank you. Some of these games are. I'm running into issues.
On this machine?
Yeah, I mean it runs the same on that one. After dark, the sound goes like wonky.
Oh,
and
that's I know about that one.
Okay.
Play Chiller, that's a fun one. That game was actually banned back in the day because it was so violent.
Oh jeez. Confidential mission. I'm trying to go through some of these. Dead Live. Where is is that now? I thought there was a Dead Live. Here it is. So this is another one. Again, I'm just kind of going through the list, you guys. I can definitely do House of the Dead 2 remake. Yeah, after this, I can do House of the Dead 2 remake. Again, like I said, I was just kind of going through the list of games that I just had kind of transferred over is all I was doing. It seems pretty cool. Extra ammo. Ah, I see. You gotta reload within that screen there. Ah, hold the trigger. Trying to figure out. The heck is it trying to tell me to do? So is the right click. I was trying to do what it told me on the screen. Using the retro shooters. Well, typically on like one of our regular machines, I mean, there's over 50,000 games on the unit. I don't know how many gun games I'll end up with after I get this thing done. I don't know how many gun games will be on here, but House of the Dead 2 remake. So like I said, you guys, I mean, it's still kind of a work in progress. I'm still going through the gun games and doing all that stuff, you guys. So this is pretty much the first time I've kind of gone through games to test it, to be honest with you guys. So why is this training mode? Boss mode. Oh, here we go.
The House of the Dead.
Call us or email us. That's all I'm going to say about the games. Call us and email us.
Please be safe, Chief. Reload! How could anyone do this? Reload!
James, I tried. Don't underestimate the enemy. James, take this. Looks like G's infiltration. Harry and Amy are...
Oh,
Reload!
sorry.
My God.
Oh, she got killed too. Sorry.
G's bloodstains.
Reload!
Oh, popped him right in the head. Well, you ain't surviving anymore. Apparently I got bad aim. Killed her too.
Reload.
All right, I'm not gonna play this guy because this guy sucks. But there's some of the House of the Dead 2 remake. No, I think in this one you get different guns through the levels is what it is. It's not like the newer House of the Dead where you can select different guns and things like that. There you go. What are we at on the stream? Let's get one more game in, you guys, before the end of the stream this week. Yeah, I'm not going to keep on getting in it. I played that game so many times. I hate that boss. But it's a fun game. Definitely with the up-res graphics. But it does look like maybe when you do progress, like I said, I haven't played the whole game. But it does look like potentially maybe you can unlock stuff once you kind of play through the game. Let's maybe try to get in like one more game here. There's Night Hunter Arcade. Is this the same game? Yeah, I can throw Time Crisis 5 up. Just give me a second. We can make that the last one. But this is a different Night Hunter, isn't it? Or is this the same dang Night Hunter? Choose. It might be Technopair, but I thought I set all this up. This must be a different Night Hunter. Night Hunter Arcade. Oh, I was playing After Dark is what I was playing, sorry. Yeah, I didn't set this one up yet. Alright, Time Crisis 5. So yeah, I'll do the Time Crisis 5, you guys, and that'll probably be it for this week. Now the question is one of these running out of, here we go. So I gotta program it in quick. Like I said, I haven't got to the Technopair stuff. Time Crisis 5. Trigger. Gun button. Left, right. No, we usually go through all the gun stuff and set them all up and everything. So there's nothing you need to do on your end.
Vacation time's over.
They come pre-configured with the gun purchase.
Robert's our negotiator. You're his backup.
I'll provide your support.
Action.
Let's convert the consumer.
Reload.
We'll top this up fast. Bulletproof shields.
Action. Fire.
Come on, it's time to prepare. Something's up with Robert.
There we go. There we go.
Storm in, just like we planned. Don't let Wild Dog escape. Action. Forward. Action. It's just another enemy witch now. Reload. Blow the propane tanks and wipe them out.
Oh. There we go. I was like wondering what the heck he was looking at. There's left and right buttons on the gun cons, or the retro shooters, sorry. Left and right I'm doing. You can see.
Take on the enemy chopper.
There we go, there we go.
Chopper down. It's going our way.
Above you.
There we go, there we go.
Action.
I'd like to have the cursor though. I wonder in the Techno Parrot if you can put the cursor back up. I don't know, I just don't like how there's not a cursor in my opinion. I mean, there I get one, but in the game I don't. But anyways, you guys, we're going to end the stream here for this week. Still got a little bit of work, obviously, to kind of go through this setup, the guns, the programming, all that yet. Kind of go through the games list. I've never went through all the gun games and see how they work or correlate with our system, so I guess this will maybe be kind of a good opportunity to kind of get in a little bit on each game for a few seconds and see the playability and what it looks like. Oh, I don't know why Techno Parrot isn't shutting down on me either. But obviously you can see there's just a few kinks to work out yet. Obviously with all this stuff, you guys, that's kind of the glory of going through a new machine, trying to transfer over data, do all that good stuff. You got to kind of play through it, work out the bugs, get through it. And so we have a 50-inch in this unit. 50-inch TV, 43-inch active marquee. So, but yeah, guys, I'm going to give you a good sign off. So again, thank you guys for joining this week. Like, subscribe, like always down below. Love to always see you guys, comments and all that good stuff. But check us out next week. Later.